class. So here we go. Concept 1, going to put a Roman numeral next to it. You guys are going to be quizzed on absolute value, equations, and inequalities. So I'm going to give you guys 3 examples. Actually not example A. Example 1 in normal numbers is going to be absolute value of 4x minus 1 equals 5. Example 2 is going to be absolute value of 2x, I'm sorry, my mistake. P plus 8 is equal to 2p minus 3. And then example 3 is going to be absolute value of 2x minus 5 is less than 3. Give you guys a little bit of time to do those. Raise your hands if at first glance you think you can do all 3 of them pretty easily. Okay. Can someone raise their hand and tell us what is the difference between number 1 and number 2? What is required of number 2 that is not required of number 1? Who can raise their hand and let us know what that requirement is? Nobody remembers. Okay, I'll give you guys time to think about that. Number 1, remember absolute values. We have to split into 2 problems. So we got a negative version, which is negative quantity 4x minus 1 is equal to 5, and our positive version, which is 4x minus 1 equals 5. I'm going to go ahead and distribute this in. I get negative 4x plus 1 equals 5. So I get negative 4x equals 4. X equals negative 1. Here, I add 1 to both sides. I get 4x equals 6, and x equals 3 over 2. Raise your hands if you got that for number 1. Got that for number 1. Good. All right. Number 2. We split it up into 2 problems again, so I got negative p plus 8 equals 2p minus 3, and then I've got the positive version, which is p plus 8 equals 2p minus 3. After I distribute, I get negative p minus 8 equals all this stuff. See, that's going to be added to both sides, and that's going to be added to both sides. So what I get is negative 5 equals 3p. P equals negative 5 thirds. Here, I move this p over. I get 8 equals p minus 3. Therefore, p equals 11. Who remembers what you have to do as soon as you find your answers? There's 2 answers here, but remember we have an absolute value equaling a number of an unknown on the outside. No one remembers? We have to check. Robert, did you already check them?
I checked 11, and then I got
Did 11 work?
Yeah.
Okay, so 11 works. Let's go with what Robert says. 11 works if we check. Let's check negative 5 over 3. Negative 5 over 3 plus 8. Actually, not. If it's negative 5 over 3, I'm going to add. What should 8 be? 24 over 3. Equals 2 times negative 5 over 3 minus. Well, this is going to be 10 over 3, so I'm going to make this 9 over 3. Okay. Negative 10 over 3 minus 9 over 3 equals the absolute value of, let me just call this something. Well, this something in the absolute value is going to be what? Positive. What's this answer going to be? Does it work? Absolutely not. Here, split into 2 problems. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Aaron.
So the only time we have to check it is if there's a variable that's not in the
Absolute value? Yes, you have to check it when there's a variable not in the absolute value. Yeah. Negative version here is negative 2x minus 5 is less than 3. And then 2x minus 5 is less than 3. So I'm going to negative 2x plus 5 is less than 3. Negative 2x is less than, what is this, negative 2? X is greater than 1. Yes? Do we agree with that? 2x is less than 8, x is less than 4. 1, 4. Make sure you guys graph your solutions. It will tell you to do that in the instructions. Questions? Okay, let me get you guys the next set of problems here. All right. The next concept that's going to be covered on the quiz tomorrow is going to be writing the equations of a line. Writing the equation of a line. I'll give you guys a few problems here. One that passes 8, negative 3 and 4, 1. The second problem here is going to be has an x-intercept of 2, a y-intercept of 7, and then passes 7, 1, and it's perpendicular to y equals 5 thirds x minus 2. Actually, no, instead of perpendicular, make it parallel. Okay, passes through these points right here. What I first have to do is I have to find the slope of this line. So I'm going to go 1 minus negative 3 over 4 minus 8. So that is 4 over negative 4. So that's negative 1. I'm going to go ahead and choose 4, 1 as my points that I'm going to put in a point slope form. So y minus 1 equals negative 1 times x minus 4. Y minus 1 equals negative x plus 4. Y equals negative x plus 5. Raise your hands if you got this correct. Y equals negative x plus 5. Okay, good. X-intercept equals 2. Y-intercept equals 7. That tells you information about where those coordinates are. That is 2, 0 and 0, 7. And so what you do with this information is you find the slope. 7 minus 0 over 0 minus 2. So I get negative 7 over 2 as my slope. From here, I can make the jump because I've already been given the y-intercept. As to the equation, it's y equals negative 7 over 2x plus 7. Raise your hands if you got that one correct. Piece of cake, right? That one's a piece of cake. Okay. If it passes through 7, 1, and this is my equation here, and I'm looking for a line that's parallel, what is the slope of the line that I am interested in? What is the slope of the line that I'm interested in? Jared? 5 over 3. This is my slope. These are my points. So I have y minus 1 equals 5 over 3 times x minus 7. Y minus 1 equals 5 over 3x minus 35 over 3, yeah? I'm going to add, I can add 1 or I can add something like 3 over 3. Yes? So I should get y equals 5 over 3x minus 32 over 3. Raise your hands if you got that one. Raise your hands if you were 100% so far. Good. All right. We don't have enough time to finish up the review, so I'm going to finish this after school and upload it onto YouTube, okay?